It was horrible. It's the worst feeling I've ever felt in my life, but it's made me stronger today.
On September 30th, 2016, Courtney Walden's life was changed forever when she was badly burned in a horrific campfire accident involving gasoline.
It happened on September 30th at night. Me and my husband were sitting there and the fire went to go out, so he went to go put gas on it. The fire shot up and next thing I knew, I was engulfed in flames. When I was in the ambulance, I was sitting there just praying to God, please let me come up to heaven, please forgive me, because I honestly thought that I was dying. 40% of my body was burned.
My reaction when I first saw Courtney was just devastation. Scott and I both just stood there with tears just rolling down our cheeks. Her entire face was swollen, her lips were huge, and her tongue was so swollen it was coming out of her mouth. It was just devastating.
Soon after the accident, Courtney and her husband separated, and she spent 51 days in hospital away from her daughter as she underwent several painful skin grafts.
I miss my mom when she was gone in the hospital.
As well as all the surgeries, Courtney is also undergoing intense physical therapy.
I do not have full movement back in my hands yet. I had to learn how to re-walk. It's basically like I'm a baby again.
She was not able to really move her fingers at all and was just at risk for developing permanent loss of function with her hands.
My medical bills are over $2 million right now.
With increasing medical debts, a daughter to support and no income, Courtney had no choice but to leave her home. At this point, Courtney's community rallied around her and decided to take matters into their own hands.
Courtney's accident was first brought to me by one of the educators at our church. She approached me at church one day and asked me had I heard about Courtney's accident. So she said there must be something we can do. And so when we asked those educators or those teachers the question, what does Courtney need? All of them were in agreement that she needed a house.
And when I was introduced from John, when he actually asked me about it, I was like, absolutely, let's do it. You know, I've got enough contacts, you've got contacts, we'll build this thing and just hand over her the key once everything's completely done, and she'll have a mortgage-free home. And then all of a sudden we start making phone calls, and next thing you know, we're out here grading and getting everything done, and Courtney's, you know, just a few months away from a brand new home. Before long, volunteers from all over the community chipped in to help build Courtney a brand new home free of charge.
It's a little 2-bedroom, 1.5 bath, and it's just a blessing that, you know, that God shows His light through everything to say, hey, I know you went through this, but here's your reward, and so it's all exciting.
It's great.
Overwhelmed by the house being built for Courtney, because I was just devastated when she lost her house in Tallapoosa and had to move out. I thought, well, in her condition, she'll never be able to have her own home again, because I don't see her ever having the income to buy a house or even to rent a house. And then all of a sudden, this opened up for her, and the community came together and is building her this house. And I knew that was the only way that she would probably ever have her own home, was this way, and it's been such a blessing.
And you never know how many people have volunteered their time and money for this, and we are just so grateful.
I just believe that through Courtney and the building of this house, the process is allowing us to do greater things in the community from a collaborative effort. You know, our goal here is once we build this house and Courtney moves in, our goal from here is to build a city of refuge, a place where single moms or battered women or children, homeless, would have a refuge to come to.
Despite all the hurdles, Courtney is finally beginning to rebuild her life piece by piece.
Oh, Courtney's made great progress. She's a hard worker, and she's done the therapy that she needed to do. And as a result, she's getting a great outcome with her hands. Her right hand mobility is almost full, and the left hand is coming along nicely too.
She has a remarkably good attitude considering all that she's been through. She's such an amazing girl, and she has just inspired so many people with her strength and courage. And I know she's going to inspire a lot more of people that's maybe going through similar situations that need support.
I've been managing to get my life back on just pushing forward every day to make myself better and stronger for myself and for my daughter.
I'm happy my mom is getting better.